Lacey has recently gone viral, but how did he manage to go from a broke college student to one of the biggest streamers in the entire world in the matter of a single year, hanging out with the likes of Aiden Ross, Kai Cenat, Jinxie, and Clix? And more importantly, did he sell his soul for the fame?
I'm doing a ritual.
What the fuck?
Lacey literally sold his soul, bro.
Well, in order to find out how he became so successful later in his career, we need to go back to his beginnings online, where at only the age of 17 in June of 2020, he would post his first YouTube video that would show off his early skill on Fortnite, and this video would gain little traction. But he decided to continue creating Fortnite highlights and montages on YouTube for the time being. He would also stream for the first time ever on May 26th of 2020. This, however, would end up being the start of a quite sporadic streaming schedule over the next few years, as Lacey would only go live 38 times in 2021, averaging around 5 viewers throughout this time. Now, this story is probably starting to sound quite slow, and it begs the question of how exactly did Lacey eventually get so many high-level connections? Well, to start, Lacey would also be getting into competitive Fortnite as he tested the waters with social medias. And heading into 2022, Lacey would begin to compete, placing 297th in his first tournament ever. This placement was only the start, as he would continue to compete throughout the season, placing within the top 100 25 times, and even getting a third place in an FNCS qualifier. Now, on top of this, Lacey would also get his first earnings in an Elite Cup. And throughout 2022, Lacey would also begin to stay consistent with his YouTube videos, and he would also begin to stream more and more, where he would begin to see growth. But in Lacey's last month of 2021, he would average only 8 viewers. But stark in contrast, in December of 2022, he would be averaging roughly 80 viewers. Now, many would think that this large growth across social media can be linked to his rise in the competitive Fortnite scene, and his consistency on all fronts of social media. But in reality, possibly the most important day in Lacey's career, or even life, had just happened on December 18th. And since there's little to no information on what exactly happened, I had to dig deep, scrolling for hours through posts during this time, until I got in contact with one of Lacey's close friends and business partners. So big ups to him for this. But anyways, on this day, Lacey decided to donate hundreds of dollars to Clix, using the TTS to trash talk him. And after a while of Lacey getting in Clix's head, Clix had had enough, and he would end up calling Lacey on Discord.
What's good, pussy?
Yo, Lacey, bro.
Fuck you, bitch!
Yo, are you being dead ass right now, Lacey?
Fuck you!
Wait, how old are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm 19. Scamming piece of shit.
How the fuck am I scamming piece of shit, you motherfucker?
All you do is scam your bitch,
Bro,
motherfucker!
bro.
Bro. I wish I see you IRL, because you know what I would do?
Let me know what you would do, bro.
Holy fuck. I would walk up to you, right? I'd beat the
You are
absolute fuck out of you,
nervous.
and then I would
You are
curse on
ner-
you in GTA, bro. You're my good little
I'm
bitch.
not your good little bitch. Stop with that. All you have on me is I got cheated on, bro. And
Yeah, I got cheated on 3 times. I'm not gonna sit here talking to a 17-year-old day. So you enjoy your day. You're a piece of shit, and we'll be in touch.
After arguing for a little while, Lacey had left the call, but Clix and his chat thought that Lacey was absolutely hilarious. So little did they know, this would be the start of one of the biggest streamers in the world, and a great friendship between him and Clix. And in the following weeks, Lacey would continue to stream, but to an outsider, Lacey's growth just seemed like a result of consistency. But it was truly because of this connection with Clix. And because Clix liked Lacey, he would continue to have him on the streams quite frequently, which in turn continued to help Lacey grow. Now, on top of this, as Clix got to know Lacey more and more, he learned that Lacey was living in a college dorm, and he couldn't really be loud because of this. And this obviously was a huge hindrance to his ability to stream. So, since the Fortnite servers had recently moved to Texas, Clix convinced Lacey to move there with him. And it's truly crazy to think about the amount of confidence Lacey had in himself during this time, because he had just dropped out of college to take a chance on content. So for a few months, Lacey would live in the less than ideal apartment, but at least now he was able to be louder and not have to contain himself as much. And as Lacey and Clix continued to become great friends, Lacey would soon move into the same building as Clix. And it was around this time when he would begin to appear in person, with Clix quite frequently on stream. Now, Clix would begin to have a segment on his streams where he would spin a wheel, and you would have to do the activity that the wheel landed on. So this was a great way for Lacey to be seen by a wider audience, and the audience began to love him for his hilarious moments on and off Clix's stream.
Hey, hop off my I'm trying to order McDonald's.
McDonald's, how can I help you?
Can I please do a large high C?
Let's type in what else?
2 double cheeseburgers.
Okay, anything else?
Yep, a 20-piece nugget.
What kind of sauce?
Celery! Can he ever do anything right? That no good.
Over the next 5 months, Lacey would continue to grow, and in May of 2023, Lacey would average roughly 1,000 viewers. This was a huge milestone in his career, and it's truly crazy to believe how quickly Lacey went from averaging just 10 viewers the year prior to 1,000. And still, this would only foreshadow his future. But anyways, as Lacey would continue to grind, all of his socials would continue to grow, along with his Fortnite tournament placements, as he would also begin to duo with Jivvy in May. And throughout summer, they would earn on multiple occasions. And because of this, his viewers now not only recognized him as an entertaining streamer, but also a semi-pro in Fortnite. And all these new viewers and his association with Clix helped him to establish quite the large audience that only expanded when in June and July his YouTube would begin to pick up significant traction. Now, this traction came largely from the fact that Lacey would do a subathon on Twitch, which basically means that the streamer will stay live as long as people keep subscribing to them. So Lacey would be live for 14 days straight, and he would have tons of donations, but one specific donator would send $2,500 and demand Lacey to shave his head and eyebrows. Now, since this was a lot of money, Lacey would do it, but unbeknownst to him, the donator would simply refund the money, leaving Lacey looking questionable, to say the least. And many popular figures, especially on Twitter, would make tweets to bring awareness to this, with Jake Lucky being the most notable.
He ended up charging back all $2,500 that he sent me, and this led to people like Jake Lucky and Dexerto picking up the story and making tweets and articles about it. W Jake Sucky, bro! He tweeted!
Besides this tragic event, he would have lots of other great moments on the stream, and he would end up making a video about the stream, which racked up over 200,000 views on his YouTube channel. Now, this video began to show him just how important YouTube truly was, and he would figure out a formula for his videos that would help him produce many videos with hundreds of thousands of views while still staying consistent with his streams. Now, during this time, Lacey would build many connections with many other popular Fortnite YouTubers and creators in the space, with CypherPK being the most notable from this time period. Now, for the most part, Lacey would just continue to grind out his social medias, and it was paying off, especially on his Twitch, because he would now be averaging over 2,500 viewers in November. And as he continued to dial in, he became great friends with Clix, and since the two were growing so rapidly and having crazy issues with fans finding their living location, they would decide to move in together and relocate. So December of 2023 would truly be the point in which Lacey would build the foundation for his upcoming success. And to kick off the new year, Lacey would post a video where he 1v1 Jinxie, and of course he streamed this as well. Now, this would be the first of his big connections, and he wouldn't stop here, because he would also do an e-date with a close friend, and this would pick up some serious traction. And because he saw the success in this stream, he would keep e-dates as an idea in the back of his mind. And this is quite important to remember, because this would also be the point at which Lacey for the most part had stopped posting Fortnite videos, and he had begun to transition to more IRL types of streams. Because after a few more streams in his home in Dallas that involved his viewers in challenges or e-dates, he would take a trip to LA with Clix and Ron, who he had also become very close friends with. Now, together they would have some entertaining IRL streams, and since Ron was partnered with FaZe at the time, he was able to get them access to record and stream in the FaZe warehouse, which gave their stream a super high quality. Now, Lacey saw this opportunity, and he seized it, because he would host a blind date that would average over 12,000 viewers, and he would also do a stream with his blind date winner, where he would be coached by Clix, and this would average over 15,000 live viewers. Then, when he went back to Dallas, he would keep on the pressure by hosting an e-date with Jinxie, which brought in over 23,000 live viewers. Now, this would be around the point where he realized that many people liked him more for his personality than his gaming skills. So he would continue to reach out to other popular figures, but because he had his roots in Fortnite, FNCS Grand Finals was coming up shortly. So he'd only spend a few weeks streaming and posting Fortnite videos, but this only confirmed what he already thought, because his viewers were lower than his IRL streams. So this gave him all the confirmation he needed. And as soon as FNCS was over, he was able to land an e-date with Kai Cenat, and this e-date would bring in over 20,000 live viewers, and this would help funnel even more viewers to him. Then something totally unexpected would happen, when Aiden Ross talked about Lacey on his stream, and connected with Lacey. Now, Aiden Ross, if you don't know, is one of the biggest streamers of all time, and he's also managed to create his own empire, and he basically invited Lacey in. He saw the potential in Lacey, and Lacey absolutely jumped on this opportunity. Because on the 6th of March, Lacey would fly right down to Miami, which is where Adin Ross is located. And in Miami, he would first connect with an up-and-coming hip-hop artist and freestyler named Save AJ. This stream would have over 10,000 live viewers. Then, over the next few days, Lacey would stream from Adin's warehouse and appear on his streams quite frequently, with all of these streams having at least 8,000 viewers. And from here, he would connect with Darla Claire, who rose in popularity 2 years ago at the hands of Clix. And if you know how all that went down, you know. But anyways, Lacey would do multiple streams with her, all of which pulling in over 15,000 viewers. And this move of streaming with Darla was perfect because it helped to bridge his old Fortnite audience with his newly acquired IRL audience. So when he saw the success with Darla, he would continue to include her in his streams. And after a few dates and cooking streams with her, Clix would end up coming down to Miami, where they would mess around and attempt a camping stream. However, they realized they could do the camping idea much better. So as they prepped that idea in the background, Lacey would do a 2v2 cooking stream with Darla against Clix and Sadie McKenna, who's a very popular TikTok creator right now. Now, this stream would pull in over 50,000 live viewers, and this absurd rise that Lacey had just gone on had been unprecedented, and many people had begun to talk about it. And personally, I feel like I'm watching Adin Ross's blow up again, but this time obviously it's Lacey, and it's truly crazy to see how quickly he's rising. And I thought he might have been slowing down, but then he would do a 24-hour camping stream with Clix. Now, this could have possibly been the best thing to do in his situation at this moment in his career, because just spending time on stream is all his viewers wanted and all he really needed to keep progressing. So Clix and Lacey would basically mess around the whole stream, entertaining over 40,000 viewers for almost a whole day. Now, unfortunately, they would end up cutting the stream short when Lacey badly injured his knee, so hopefully that will all heal quickly. But just looking back and thinking about each step that Lacey took to get to the top is kinda wild, because he made the right move every time. Now, the speed at which he surpassed streamers around him is crazy, and the fact that he's been able to build connections with almost the entire social media industry is truly remarkable. And for any other streamers trying their best to pop off right now, honestly, just reflecting on Lacey's route to the top is probably the best thing for learning how to leverage connections and make the best content possible. But anyways, from where Lacey is now, it's hard to say where he will go and what exactly he will do. However, we do know that he's going to be buying a house in Miami, where Ron, Jason, and Clix will be moving in to make content together. And I could totally see this content house taking over the streaming space, but only time will tell. And just like Lacey's absurd streaming takeover, you can see how others did the exact same right here.